is such a big problem in the U.S.?
Well, it's hard to say. You know, it's a lot of just different opinions. There are like a lot of people. You'd think don't mind different races at all. In fact, embrace it because it's the land of the free or whatever.
Land of the free, home of the brave.
Yeah, whatever, same thing. Okay. No, but a lot of people just still aren't used to it. I'm not sure why. I can't really speak for them. But the racism, I think, is just a part of everyone having their own opinion.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how else to phrase that.
Okay. Why do you think religion is such a big part of America?
Oh, well, we're kind of, the people who came here were just super religious. They're like, sweet, we're going to be better. We're totally going to be better than Europe. We're going to look good so people can come over. And so they based their happiness around religion. And then it just kind of grew into that. They're like, everything was like, as long as our religion makes us happy, then we're happy. And that kind of sculpted how America is today.
Yeah, okay. What does the American dream mean to you?
American dream?
Yeah.
Oh.
Right, that's good.
You can answer as well.
Man. I don't know.
Well, for me, the American dream means that anybody of any standing, whether that be like upper class, lower class, middle class, they can work and based on their own hard work can achieve greater things than what maybe their parents have done. So it's like a generational shift.
Yeah.
It's like for in America, like when immigrants come from like any country and they start like even with the business, it's like dry cleaning or something like picking strawberries, they can take that to the next level through their own personal achievement and I guess like grow from that point on, and that's based all on your own hard work, which is free market, which is American capitalism, which I love. So yeah, that's why I like America. American dream.
Okay. What about you? What's your opinion?
The American dream, I agree with June, where it's like you can, no matter where you start from, you can always end better than you started, and you can do whatever you want to do.
Okay. Have you succeeded in, or are you in the process of following what you feel is your version of the American dream?
Oh, well, definitely if you work hard towards American dream, you can achieve it. And right now I'm doing that. So yeah, I think right now I'm on my way to the American dream at least.
Do you have a personal experience in fulfilling this version of the American dream?
You can answer it.
What version?
Say the question again.
Yeah, repeat the question.
Do you have experience in fulfilling this version of the American dream? What do you think about it?
Feeling the American dream.
Experience?
I guess thus far, because we're only in high school, so really it comes later when it's all your hard work and schooling pays off. I would say currently I would be fulfilling my American dream because I'm able to do things like the Academy of Finance, which I'm at this school, and the Biotechnology Academy, and different things that you put upon yourself to become a part of so that you can increase your own learning and your own capabilities and skills, and that's completely on your back. So for me, that's the American dream, your own hard work.
What about you? Have you ever experienced something about that?
Well, June kind of covers everything. Yeah, I don't really consider myself having achieved the American dream since I'm only 17, but I think I got a shot.
You do. You do.
I think just being
years.
I think just being
Here?
just being here, just being able to be as conservative or liberal or whatever race or religion you want to be is is an achievement enough.
Yeah.
Is
So
there a
that-
Denmark dream?
No.
A Danish dream?
Not really.
No.
Come to America. No, I'm kidding.
Wow.
Have your parents affected your perception of the American dream?
Yeah, I would say mine definitely have. You want to go?
Set the bar too high.
I'm sorry.
June. No, go
sorry.
ahead. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'd say mine have because as a kid, your perceptions are all kind of based off of what you hear growing up, and so like my parents are more on the Democratic side, but they also they're from their background. They also like switched what they believe because their parents were very Republican and very conservative. But so they changed like that, and so now on me, I definitely agree with my parents' views more than they agreed with their parents. So I do think it can be collective.
Yeah, for me, my parents, one of them is on one side of the political party and the other one is on the other side, and so I get a lot of different views from them, and so for them to combine, it kind of has helped me realize that an American dream can be different for other people, and that for my family, I think at the point that we're in, we've like pretty much maintained it, and I think that they've had a lot to do with that.
Okay. Have your perception of the American dream changed over time?
At first, I thought it was like, yeah, American pie, apple pie, and baseball. But then it was, I think now it's more of a mature opinion as American dream. Just being able to have the opportunity to do anything, even if your position that you're born into is bad. So it's definitely changed a lot.
Okay. Do you feel that quitting is acceptable in your lifestyle?
Quitting?
Yeah, quitting. Like setting a goal, like quitting, thinking you can't reach it.
Like going out of school?
Yeah, something
I
like
would
dropping out of
consider, I think that's more of, like, for me, I don't think I would quit something, but rather alter it. So if I set a goal that's too high and I can't achieve it, I would just like change it to something that I can achieve.
But would it be acceptable?
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with saying that you can't do something.
Yeah, I suppose. I mean, depending on what it is, it'd be unacceptable. Like, for example, high school, like that's usually something that you stick to. And if you just quit out of that kind of sucks. But usually, if you can be successful from doing it, then there's nothing wrong with that at all.
Skal jeg læse? Hvorfor gider du ikke, Rambus?
Du får lov til at filme.
Okay, så hvad fanden er det? Okay, what matters most to you when it comes to culture? I know it's a broad question, but
Culture, just American culture, or just culture in general?
But just culture in general.
For me, it's diversity in culture, because if you just stay in the same place with the same people and the same views all the time, then your personal view is going to be very narrow. But if you have a diverse group of people and ideas that you're around, then you have more of a bigger outlook on life and everything.
I agree. I think it's the blend because I'm a Korean American and my parents are Caucasian because I was adopted. So I've been put into different situations where different cultures clash. And I think that that's really positive because that allows you to not only see the world with different perspectives, but to also become a part of many different things.
Okay. Who do you think is responsible for succeeding in living a good life? The individual himself or the society?
The individual.
Individual?
Yeah.
This is America. Free market, capitalism, freedom. You can do what you want and it's all on you, I think.
Like I said, even if you're born into a place where it's hard to succeed, if you really try hard enough, then you can. So I think success lies within the individual.
Okay. What is typical about American culture in your eyes?
Burgers.
Base.
Guns.
No, I'm kidding. Guns. No. Typical? I think the few things people see in us is, it's either obesity, everyone's fat.
Yeah.
That's kind of like lower down in America.
So it's obesity.
What was the question?
It was, what is typical about American culture in your eyes?
Oh, in our eyes.
Oh, okay. Changes things.
Still fat. Everyone's pretty. Like in the South.
Come on.
I think the way everyone's split up into different groups represents just the fact that we have diversity represents our culture. Like some people could just really hate a certain race, whereas other people would be like, yeah, dude, I don't really care. Or just, and that works with anything really. So just diversity, I guess, is what I find is in American culture.
Yeah, okay. How important is hierarchy in American culture for you?
I don't know. Hierarchy. How important is hierarchy in American culture to you? I mean, I don't know. I guess it's important that I don't really know.
I think. Were you gonna say something?
Go for it.
Well, I think hierarchy is definitely a thing in America. Like, the rich get richer and the poor get poorer.
Yeah.
And it's definitely to have, a higher authority is definitely, important just for your own sake, which kind of goes back to the success relies on the individual. So, yeah, there's a hierarchy. I'm not saying it's great, but it's kind of hard to do anything about it if you're trying to be part of that hierarchy.
Yeah. Okay, and the last question is, how do you think gender roles are perceived here in America?
Goodness.
I'm gonna be over here.
Questions. These are. Ooh. Do you want to answer that one?
Just join after the go.
Okay, I'll go for it. I think that we've come a long way in our gender roles because, women used to be really oppressed, and now, personally, I feel like equality is just important in general. I don't really understand those like crazy feminist women who are just like, yeah, women. But because I don't know, like they just like don't really make sense to me. But I feel like equality is important, and that at the point that America is in right now, I think that it's close to being achieved. But like how pay is different, women get 79 cents to every man's dollar, and I don't agree with that. But I think that we will get there soon. America. Yeah.
We just gotta like grow out all the bad generations, and
Yeah.
I think we'll be fine.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Cool.
No problem, man. What's your name again?